So at the time of this video, we are in a gun panic, and things that were cheap aren't exactly cheap anymore, but there are some things out there that are staying cheaply priced. I don't have any AR-15s in this video right here because, well, they're not exactly cheap anymore. So what I'm focusing on are cheap guns. Are they even worth buying, even right now during the gun panic? Cheap guns, yes, they're worth buying even if there wasn't a gun panic, but you can still get some decent ones out there. Just kind of wanted to showcase some of the ones that I have currently right now. These are useful guns. They're good for recreation or self-defense or hunting and all that good stuff. High points. High points are becoming a little bit harder to find in my area because they are so cheap. Everyone's just buying them. But if you can find them, the price that I've seen hasn't really gone up on them. You can still get them for under 200 bucks for the most part anywhere. So the high point pistols are something that is worthwhile in my opinion. Kahr CW9. These things are a little bit harder to find. You can find them online, but they're still reasonably priced. Good self-defense 9mm. I've been carry concealing this thing for years, and I've had no issues with it. I haven't done anything to it except threw an extra an 8-round standard capacity magazine in instead of a 7-round, and it works just great. These things are under 300 bucks, so inexpensive single stack 9mm, great for concealed carry. The best value out of this pile of guns right here, I think, is this thing, the Taurus G3. They're still selling for under $300 in my area, so still good to go. Price hasn't gone up too much on these, and these are awesome 9mm. I have zero issues with this. I have no problem carrying this. 17+1 capacity or 15+1. I mean, it's a great value. Again, I haven't seen the price go up too much on these. Maybe in your area it could be different, but these are great guns to look for. And there's other models out there. The Taurus G3C is a good model. The Taurus G2C is a good model. Those are pretty plentiful out there as well. But in any case, that's just a couple examples of semi-automatic handguns that haven't really, either they haven't increased in price or they haven't increased in price too much, at least in my area. For rifles, now 22, I don't know in your area, you'll have to kind of speak up in regards to your, but my area 22 is becoming just sold out everywhere. It was doing good for a while, no issues, but now, along with the 9mm and the 223 and all that stuff, it's just sold out. It's gone. So, you know, it may benefit you having a rimfire. It may not. You know, if the 22 ammo isn't anywhere around, what's the use of buying a 22 caliber gun if there's no 22 caliber ammo? You may want to put that money somewhere else. But an example, I just purchased this and got this set up. This is a Savage 64. I had one of these years ago. Got rid of it, kind of regretted it. Now I got this one. This one's kind of a nice one. It has the threaded barrel on it. It's kind of cool. But basic Savage 64. It has a Simmons optic on it that I got from Walmart. The standard 4x32 optic. Fixed power. Basic optic, but works great for 22 applications. This is a great rifle as a for camping, for basic survival. If you want a cheap survival rifle, the Savage 64 is a great survival rifle, along with Ruger 1022s and other models. The Savage 64 has kind of been always a well-made gun. I mean, for years and years and years, I've never really had issues with the design. There's different models of these things, different flavors. Again, this one's just kind of a basic one that's threaded. It did come with like a weird, kind of a, not really a comp, more like a flash hider or brake on there. It was kind of big and a little bit bulky, so I took it off. Just put the thread protector on because it's a rimfire. I don't need a big brake on it. I know it looked kind of cool, but didn't need it. But that's a good, I mean, it's $129 for this. Was it under $40 for this setup right here? So about 160 bucks, or 170 bucks rather, for the whole setup. So it's not bad at all. The thing is, of course, is the 22. 22 ammo is kind of a pain to get in my area now. I'm glad I have a whole bunch. One thing that is not a pain to get as far as ammo is concerned is shotgun. Tons of shotgun. The buckshot self-defense loads, they're a little bit less available nowadays on the shelves. People are buying some of those up, but as far as just the standard birdshot, target shot, steel shot, you know, the hunting loads, all that stuff, it's plentiful. There's still plenty of that stuff. The shotguns. This is a one of them Savage shotguns. This is still, you can find these for around 200 bucks in my area, and they're great shotguns. That's one thing in the kind of craze right now. If you can't find a rifle, get a shotgun. Shotguns are still plentiful, and at least I've seen the prices hasn't gone up unless it's like a super tactical type shotgun like a Benelli or something. I haven't seen any price jumps. Still affordable. You would do well to get a good pump gun, get a bunch of shotgun shells for it, get out and practice. And there is no disadvantage to having a pump gun as far as a self-defense gun or a hunting gun. Self-defense in the woods, all that stuff, self-defense at home, hunting, survival, recreation, all that good stuff. It kind of fits the mold for all of that. So just wanted to show a few things. I think cheap guns are something that still, you know, you can get a hold of, especially in this gun craze, because everybody's kind of focused on the AR-15s, the semi-automatic stuff, and all that, and I get that, but you don't want to overlook some of the other stuff that has a lot of utility to them. So, in any case, feel free to put your thoughts in the description below. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let us know what kind of good finds you're stumbling across. And another thing, too, I don't... in fact, let me grab it. It's not so much a budget gun, but let me grab it here real quick. But that would be this guy right here. People overlook these guns right here. These are still plentiful, and they haven't really gone up in price. Single action revolvers, double action revolvers, all still good to go. Extremely awesome guns. For, again, out in the woods, hunting, survival, recreation, and even self-defense. So, there you go. Just kind of a video talking about a few things. Feel free to put your thoughts in below. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And be sure to look at those deals out there. Check out those pawn shops. Check out your gun stores. And look at guns that you typically wouldn't look at. If you're a huge tactical guy, look at some different guns that you typically wouldn't look at, and you might find some really neat deals. All right, that's enough out of me. Thanks for watching.